Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning with me, Bring It On. This guy showed up. Let's go take care of that. Had a hard time starting the recording today. My controller was acting up and it would force pause the game as if I alt-tabbed out of it. And it wouldn't let me unpause it. It was weird. Anyway, welcome back to Snaketail Grotto. Not our first rodeo here. Fine, I'll go this way. So yeah, I hope the recording's going smoothly. I'm having some technical issues this morning, so I'm hoping everything is working as it should. Alright. A ton of enemies in here. This is fantastic. Oh, they're fighting each other. Even better. What's up, buddy? It turns out I went the wrong... Well, no, this is the right way. It's have to be down here anyway. Yeah, this works out. I feel like there's a slight controller input delay as well. My controller's about to kick the bucket. I've had it for a long time, so it's been through thick and thin. I feel like it's been dying for a couple of years now. Like the analog button barely works, so any first-person shooter I play that has a sprint mechanic, it is extraordinarily difficult to actually sprint. But until it absolutely does not work anymore, I'm gonna keep rocking it. All right, fine. Here. I got an achievement. Shock and awe. Oh, enough mana. That would do it, I suppose. Mon's note. A note left by Mon to whoever found his hoard. To whomever found this note, if you're reading this, then I'm getting sent to the gallows if you come for my riches. I had no friends in life, no family, no loved ones, which means you're either a leech looking to strike it rich off my efforts, or you're just some person that likes running around caves and reading things. Either way, I'm excited to inform you of this. There is no hoard. There is no gold or gems. Only brass and cheap beads. You've gotten this far, and it was all for nothing. I wish I could see the look on your face. It'll give me something to smile about when I'm wearing a noose. Come on. I mean, what are these? On closer inspection, the coins of this pile are actually just cheap brass. The gems are just glass beads. There's nothing of value here. That's hilarious. He went above and beyond just to mess with everybody. I like that. And further evidence of the Hierophant's fallacies, which will turn Argene against her. I'm assuming the next quest is me hunting down the Hierophant, which there is that dungeon in the Sun Camp. The Hierophant's something.
Well, well. Looks like Mon managed to pull a fast one on pretty much everyone. You know, I remember a time when the Hierophant couldn't be faulted, couldn't be fallible. Guess that's just sand in the desert breeze, Dove.
What are you doing here?
I've found the missives of Sable and how to get them. I need you to steal them for me. The Hierophant's power is clearly waning, and all the travelers will suffer for it eventually. I chose this path because of vengeance. I was wrong. It's the future of the travelers what's at stake.
Travelers.
Amongst travelers was the best place to be before this Hierophant led us astray. We'll be recapturing that freedom, Dove, with that book you'll be stealing.
Okay. Librarium.
It's the giant ornately carved stone bloody feather in the gnome's enormous cap, that's what it is. The gnomes built a warren into that crater, and a secret one at that. The safest fort in the Phalanx, and we're robbing it.
Okay. Hierophant.
We're close, Dove. We'll be ridding the travelers of that problem soon enough, right after you get the missives of Sable.
Okay. How can I steal the missives?
With a proper bit of skill, you're going where no thief of these lands has stepped foot. In the vaults beneath the Odessa livrarium. Seems to be where the gnomes hide what they don't want found, missives included. I've arranged for Phasma to meet you there, and show you the way in.
Phasma knows about the faults?
He knows as much as I've told him. I'd have shown you the place myself, but after own stand, I might be recognized. Phasma's got a good head on his shoulders. He'll help you just fine.
Would I not be recognized from own stand? When I was in there killing gnomes? Why is the book so important?
These are gnomes we're dealing with, Dove. Forget gold, wine, and power. They prize knowledge above all else. I suspect something to be in those missives that means a great deal to them. But who cares? They've got the book, and we want it. Now go. When you've got it, I'll be waiting for you with some friends in the Hospitalis Quarters.
Alright, missives of Sable.
I ain't exactly what you call literate, Dove. But all our fortunes lie with that tome. Yours, mine, and the Hierophant's.
Okay. What's my part of the plan?
I need you to do the impossible. Break into the vaults beneath Odessa's livrarium. For those that know of it, breaking in is a quick way to the noose. Lucky for us, you thwart death at every turn. Well, most turns, if I hear things right. Meet Phasma in the livrarium. He'll tell you the rest.
Okay. So we're not quite as close to finishing the Traveler's quest line as I thought. Sounds like we've been to the librarium yet in Odessa, so we still have a few things to do in Odessa, which is fine. Like how the NPCs spawn behind me and they're walking in. Alright. So we haven't been to the Hospitalis Quarters or the Grand Bursars yet, so we'll take care of that next. I also haven't been to the Isles yet, but that's for later. Oh, I bet you we can see down there from here. So I'm assuming the Isles is nothing but the librarium, which is that giant building. Interesting.
What?
Alright, so where am I going? Alright, start with the Hospitalis Quarters, and then we'll go to the Bursars.
Fancy a chat?
Kind of. No. No, I don't. You are no one. No one to talk to. Let's see. Narrate Weil. Urson Kettle. Just trying to get a head count of people I can talk to. Like this guy.
Hello? The guest of Sandstone Villa, I presume. These gnomes do like to believe that everyone ignores their whispers. What's needed?
Urson Kettle.
I've been a lot of things in my life. Farmer, warrior, scholar. I've done things for pay that I'm not proud of. I suppose this life is my penance.
Okay, Hospitalis Quarters.
These are where we labourers may keep after ourselves when not working. Part home, part camp, part poorhouse.
Okay, Odessa.
And I thought only the Fae were capable of taming Datir's wilds. Seems the gnomes are adamant about raising the city here. Good day.
Okay, pleasure talking to you. Let's see. Ablier the Addled. Borm of Bowstrings.
Not much of a converser. Just bleed and leave me alone, right?
Okay, Odessa.
Things used to be better here. Now Apatir's looking like the better option, thanks to you. I heard what you did. Thanks.
Apatir.
I hear you helped start cleaning it up. I'm sure you have the people's thanks for that.
Borm of Bowstrings.
Used to do a tour or two as an archer with some mercenaries. They turned to banditry and I just turned to ale.
Okay, Hospitalis Quarters.
Ain't the Sandstone Villa from what I hear. But I've slept in worse places, I can promise you that.
And stealth training.
Ain't good at much, but I don't need to be noticed if I ain't looking to be. For a bit of coin, I can teach anyone to be the same. Yeah.
Right, Ablier the Addled.
So the scriptures of Mitharo have been handed to us. I too have been asked by Reddle to hand these words to the denizens of all that can help.
Okay, Reddlemane.
Reddlemane has much, but he understands that he cannot enact the change that could help us without jeopardizing all of our safety.
Mitharu.
Mitharo is the great order of the world, who grants purpose and structure to all life. Mitharu and Reddlemane guide my work.
Odessa.
The gnomes do not keep the faith of Mitharu. That much is enough for me.
Is this a job board?
It is one of sorts. It is a board of petitions made by those of the Hospitalis Quarters. I keep it for the good of this place. Be pious.
What job board? Oh, this one. Inspect Prester's Path. Though the long road enjoys independence from the jurisdiction of Odessa, it relies on divine and local providence to deal with threats and problems. To all passers-by that can help, please answer these petitions. Redistributing wealth. The human and Alphar merchants of the Arcadium are respect and affluent figures in the city. They refuse to aid their brothers and sisters in the Hospitalis Quarters, with charity or cheaper custom. Please, would some kind soul convince them to have pity on the poor and meek? Albir will see the kind soul rewarded. Sure. Delivering a message. Escalad Tyner has been held in the Odessa prison for weeks, just for stealing a loaf of bread, and have forbidden us from speaking with him. Please, someone deliver this letter of our love and well wishes to him in the prison, without attracting the Praetorians. Albir will see to a reward. Yeah, I'll take that one. Then righting a wrong. The gnomes have seized what little we could send to help the armies in Melsenshir, holding them in the armory. To destroy them all. If the Bleegard armies can't have them, no one can. Reward 150 gold. Okay. I will take it. Though that won't pay for the fine that I'll have to pay. That's fine. Alright, there's only one over here to the right. Or I guess to the northwest. Cirrus
Yes,
Lullers.
haven't seen you around. New to the quarter? Been sick so long I haven't seen anyone new in a while.
Okay, Hospitalis Quarters.
We had to start a new life for ourselves here. But soon after we arrived, I got sick, and Ara had to support me.
Crystal War.
Lost everything in that war. Lost our parents, our farm. All I have left is my sister Ara, and I'm just a burden on her now.
Cirrus Lollers.
Just another refugee of this horrible war. Ara and I were the only ones from my village that got out safely.
Odessa.
I'm just happy that for once in our lives, Ara and I no longer have to keep running. There's a place for us to wait, to rest, to recoup. Very well.
And what is this? Rattle's office. Probably nothing here worth taking. Oh, I started running towards me. I was like, oh no. I have a fight on my hands. Gotta fight a bunch of civilians. Alright, what is up here? Odessa Citizen.
Aye?
Feria Stalt.
Yeah? We've no clean mugs and no clean beds. There's no tavern business running today.
Never seen that head apparel in the game, I don't think. Is she the only one in the game that has it? Let's see. Does she have anything worth buying? Mostly lockpicks. Hospitalis Quarters.
The rat's den of Odessa, if ever there were one. Few joys we outsiders can afford. So I keep the swill cheap as I can.
Okay, Feria Stalt.
Half of the poor folks in this place can't wipe their own asses after a day of work. My swill's the only thing that keeps them smiling half the time.
Odessa.
Nice to have a peaceful place in this desert. Got bandits raising hell in Apatir, Jotun in Menethir, and just great stretches of nothing in the Hollowlands. Good.
Alright, let's see. Didn't talk to Narrate a while. Did I go past him? Or is he beneath me?
For now.
Can't be above me, right? What's he doing sneaking around?
Yeah? Always happy to see a new face. Been some time since we've had a new arrival.
Okay, training. Alright, Tuatha.
Wretched curs, all of them. If it weren't for my siblings, I'd be fighting them even now.
Okay, Narrate Weil.
I came to Odessa with my brother Harrit and my sister Gwenfir. We were only children when we had to flee the fires of war, but here we are.
Alright, so I met his sister, but I haven't met his brother yet. I don't think. Lockpicking training.
I know how to make a door open when it doesn't want to, if that's what you're asking. Pretty useful in a city with a few secrets.
Hospitalis Quarters.
Most don't want to live here, but we Wiles have been refugees since the Tuatha first attacked. We're just happy to stop running.
Okay, and Odessa.
Odessa is different from Rathir. Everything about this city is planned, all its details already known. Rathir was built so haphazardly, it'd keep surprising you. So long.
Alright, let's see if we can get up to Redalmain's office. The name rings a bell. I don't remember why, though.
Don't bother, Riddle.
I'm going to. There's nothing you can do about it. It seems like he has a quest for me anyway, so it works out.
Well, don't suppose I'm speaking to the new guest of the Sandstone Villa. I heard someone had taken occupancy there. I suppose you've come to the quarters to slum it, eh? Or are you inclined to lend a hand here?
Reddle's letter.
Let's just say I had my ear to the ground and learned that someone important
Oh.
is staying in Sandstone Villa. Someone of means.
That's right, he sent me the letter. Weird that the guard is telling me not to bother him, but he contacted me. Whatever. Reddelmane.
I knew a thing or two about keeping coins. Didn't take long for me to earn more than any of these poor sods could hope. Gnomes didn't like that.
Hospitalis Quarters.
The gnomes gave us the quarters and told us it was this or the wastes, so we had to make it work. I had to make it work.
Odessa.
The gnomes built this place for their achievements. Don't mistake that. If you're valuable to them, you're in. And if you're not, you're out of luck.
Okay. What help do you need?
We're in a curious position here. The gnomes are obliged to help us, but they don't really want us dirtying up their city. So they shove us in here. Better than the wastes, but not by much. And if we try to improve the situation, we'll be turned out. We need someone who can stand up for us without getting us evicted, and who isn't afraid of bending some gnomish laws.
What work do you mean?
Well, it's not all legal. There's petitions to destroy some contraband in the armory, and one to smuggle a letter to a man in prison. But there's also one to get the merchants in the Arcadium to share their profits. That's more straightforward.
Okay. Maybe if you pay me well.
I think that might be an order. Here's an advance for your help. You'll get the rest when the jobs are finished. You can find the petitions board in the quarters. Answer 2 of them and I'll hold the job complete. Ablier can tell you more about the tasks, and will reward you for doing each one.
Where are the petitions?
There's a board in the quarters where the people make petitions to improve things around here. Ablier keeps the board. Speak with him if you have more questions. So long.
Alright, sounds good. I still have that one letter to turn back into the courier. The courier quest that I did, I have that. Where's it at? Yeah, return to Cordon. Go ahead and turn that on. We have one more location to visit before I start doing quests in this sector.
Ain't no murder.
Trying to talk to you? Get out of here. He's interrupting my cardio. Okay, so we still have to go to Grand Bursars. Have I spoken to everybody? Simeon Crow, yeah. Wait, Boxer Rack, that's new.
Another one blown in from the desert? Can't say I'm surprised. Just nowhere else to run from the war.
Hospitalis Quarters.
It's the corner one sweeps ashes to. It's the pen where one keeps the beasts. It's horrible and dirty and all we have.
Esselate Rear.
Worked in Cluricon, till the war pushed me from there. Then left Erethel for Datir. I'm guessing the war's hounded you to this corner of misery, too.
Odessa.
Walls of glass and buildings of clean stone. It seemed too good to be true. And for those that aren't rich, it was. Travel far.
Okay. Boxer Rack.
Well, if it ain't the guest of that fancy villa. Guess you thought to slum it up with one of us undeserving poor.
It's like a very... It's like Justin Bieber that didn't age very well. Odessa.
Can't remember the last time I recall someone building a city. All the cities I know are old things, ancient. Odessa's an odd place in these lands.
Boxer Rack.
Used to make my living as a fighter in the House of Valor. But it's gotten bloody now. Not safe for the likes of me.
Hospitalis Quarters.
Not like any of us can do much better than the quarters out in the real world. Some call it a slum, but I call it home.
Seem a lot more optimistic than that first sentence you said to me. Alright, so we've been... Cool. Wait, no, there's someone over here.
Yes?
Nope, we talked to him. Alright. Did I talk to you? Nope. Grand Bursars. Just get a count. I seems like there's just one person here to talk to. That's fine. Read the note. Sooner Poem. Greetings. It has been brought to our attention that a new guest will be staying in Sandstone Villa. Please offer him the services reserved for regular citizens, barring any work for the villa. Keep a record of his transactions, as discreetly as possible. Domus Politica. Looter Gent, or Gent.
Yeah, this
Or
won't do.
Loutre.
This won't do at all. Profits haven't been up since... Oh, yeah, excuse me, you're the courier, yes? Good. You're early. We can begin at once.
The walls.
The walls are the center of Odessa's labors. Every gnome gladly dedicates his or her life to the furthering of our great civilization.
Okay, Modus Mining.
Though privately controlled, we're significant enough to be integrated into several municipal services. The Bursas finances our expeditions now.
Either Loutre or Looter Gent, or Gent.
I am the head clerk of Motus Mining's home office. We're so important, the Bursas even gave me a chest in their vault.
Okay, Odessa.
Many have sought shelter from war within our walls. We have offered what we can to these outsiders, who built the city in exchange.
Begin what exactly?
Why, the delivery to the Motus Mining branch office in the Hollowlands. Now it seems we've misplaced our copy, so you'll have to reclaim the handbook from our old headquarters in Apotir.
Okay, and what is this job again?
I need someone to go to the Motus headquarters in Apotir and recover a handbook, then deliver it to the Motus headquarters in the Hollowlands.
Okay, I consider the task done.
Good. Should go to the old Motus mining offices in Apotir. Once you've found the book, bring it to a pool Vire.
How do I help Modus Mining?
I need a courier to go to the closed Apotir branch of Motus Mining and recover the branch handbook. Then, take it to Motus Mining's new branch office in the Hollowlands. Simple enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. That's why I asked you 3 times. There was a... What was this other quest? This one. Where does this take me? See, it's saying Rathir. I think it's because I have to sail to Melson Shear. That's why I haven't done that quest yet. Alright, whatever. We have quests to do. Let's finish exploring this area real fast. I just walk in here.
Keep your hands to yourself.
So the vault guard probably has the key, right?
Yes.
Blessings to you.
I guess not. Huh, okay.
Don't tarry here.
I assume we'll come back here later for something, because this is all... we're probably gonna have to come here for the, Where is it at? Is it Stebik? Is that the guy that we're after? Joriel doesn't have a thing here. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, let's go knock out this other quest. Oh, map isn't working. There we go. We'll go to the Modus Mining headquarters. We'll knock out this quest real fast. It's gonna just require some fast traveling, it seems. We've finished exploring the main area of Odessa. I guess the Arcadium? Oh, it's saying it's up. Or is it down? It's saying it's up. A little hard to tell because it looked like it was right on top of the door. So chapter 16. Though modus mining enjoys an advantageous financial relation with the Grand Bursars of Odessa, as well as the political clout of some of the city's most tenured Templars, the nature of our institutions makes certain unforeseeable events and circumstances unsupportable by the city in an official capacity. Notably, while almost all events concerned with personnel, Chapter 3, and liquidity, Chapter 1, can be dealt with in some manner with both a few writs from the Home Office, events that involve accidents or incidents with significant impact on a branch's surrounding environment, caused by acts of men or gods, fall under the jurisdiction of the branch head. This is simply for logistical reasons. As branch head, you'll be more familiar with the intimate details of your accident's impact on the surrounding area, specifically its impact on resource harvesting, cost of environmental repair, and destabilization, minor safety, airability, and civilian population in order of priority, than the Home Office. Coupling this knowledge with your immediate proximity to the problem makes it far easier to enact quick and decisive resolutions to environmental deficiencies the branch's activities may have indirectly caused. You may find it difficult to feel adequately prepared to deal with the problems of an environmental nature. There are several key steps that must be taken should such an event arise. Containment. First and foremost, the principal step to take in an environmental calamity is to contain the affected area. In the vast majority of cases, this is often as simple as sealing off a mine tunnel to prevent the dispersal of subterranean miasma. However, this step also requires that any affected personages? Minor civilian be quarantined, regardless of whether or not they were exposed to toxic phenomena. 2. Reparation. Once the affected areas of the environment have been identified and cordoned off, work on repairing the damage must begin. The source of the issue, a faulty sluice pump, a sulfurous vent, or a den of kobolds, has to be uncovered and systematically obliterated. It is important to note that the source of the issue must be resolved not only to solve the current disaster, but future ones as well. 3. Compensation. The effects of the environmental calamities can linger long after their causes are dealt with, both in the land itself and the memories of its inhabitants. If your branch impacted a neighboring settlement, perhaps it is best to reward that settlement for its patience, such as offering discounted trade with the branch, or providing them with promissory notes from the Grand Bursars. A practice which we encourage, though many recognize the value of such notes, few rarely make the journey to Odessa to honor them. And by compensation, the branch head must increase production of the mine in order to compensate the Home Office for money lost. Should the above steps not be attainable, in the rare instance where an environmental disaster cannot be contained, nor its effects sufficiently repaired, please consult Chapter 20 on reassignment and the delegation of responsibilities. I have a hard time reading that book. But now it's done. Let's go give this to the HoloLens modus mining people.
Already lost 3 miners to the bar guests.
Edgar Aaron.
I don't hold a grudge against the man, though he certainly seemed to despise us. I'm glad you were able to put a stop to his plans.
Me too. A pool Vire.
Oh, where are my manners? Foreman Vire at your service. This here is Mortis Mining's latest outfit, and my care and charge.
Okay, I have a handbook. I have a handbook to deliver. I cannot read.
Pardon? Oh, I see. The Home Office finally managed to dig up a copy of the Mortis Mining Branch Handbook. Thank you for delivering it.
I'm sorry, it's not that I can't read, it's just I can't speak what I'm reading. I know what it says, but the words aren't coming out of my mouth right. Alright, let's go back and talk to this guy. We also have this other quest to turn into at... Deliver the... Well, we'll just hit them up as we go through. Take care of these petitions as we work our way through the city. Start with the closest one. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes?
the hell are you doing here? If you're going to stand out there and gape at me, you're going to get us both in trouble.
Alright, chill out, man. Praetorians.
Half-men bastards. They'll look for any reason to throw one of us outsides into this brig. They're trying to intimidate us.
Escalade Tyner.
Just another Burke trying to scratch a living in this desert sand. But it's easier to survive out there than in this blasted city.
Arrest.
I only stole a loaf of bread, and for that I'm sorry. But I've been in here for weeks.
Odessa prison.
The gnomes like to think their city shouldn't need jails, but they'll use any excuse to throw one of us quarterlings in here.
Okay, Odessa.
Bet it's a lovely city to be in for a gnome. For outsiders, it's a place of burden. They make it uncomfortable, so we might leave.
Okay, I have a letter for you.
Really? I've been in here so long, I thought they would have all forgotten about me. This means a lot to me. Thanks, mate. Get going.
Alright. First petition done. It made it sound like I had to sneak past the gnomes to get in here, but they didn't seem to care that I was in here in the first place. Which is usually the case with the case... I can't talk. God, it's usually the case with the prisons. They're like, hey, don't go in there. You're not welcome here. Just turn around and go back the other way you came. Then I just walk in and no one cares. And so I flip a lever and let all the prisoners out. Then they suddenly all care.
You found the letter. But why would Scholar Erincourt want it to be sent and lost? She commissioned the letter in the first place. It is above my station to question her. But there is a higher plan at work. Please, stranger, find Erincourt and learn what is happening.
Okay, where's Scholar Erincourt?
She can be found in the Isles. Probably in the Basilica Nostra. She needs to be confronted with the information we found regarding the letter.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Still has me talking to you.
What? I'm very sorry. I'm just so busy with the extra work I've been assigned by Scholar Erincourt. Let's keep this brief.
It's nothing to
Fair
talk
enough.
to you. Okay, yeah, whatever. It seems like every building has me doing something. Alright, let's go talk to the guys in the Arcadium.
Welcome. I have reagents, potions, and recipes for sale, if you're interested in alchemical wares.
Okay. You should share your profits.
I knew better than to think my prosperity would go unnoticed. It seems all my success helps others instead of myself.
We can improve lives.
Generosity is not something seen that often here. If not in my neighbors, I might place my trust in you. I'll donate to the poor, and why not to you as well? I'll be here. Yes.
Oh wait. What? Where are the rest of these guys at? Oh, they're out here. Okay, easy peasy.
Got the forge hot, stranger. If you need repair work for armor or weapons, I'm your man.
Well, I could use some repairs. You should share your profits.
Aye? And I suppose you're here to preach the virtues of helping my lazy neighbours. More like buzzards.
Okay. What if you were poor?
I've been there before. I know what life is like in the gutters. I'll pay my part, aye. But it's you that's more deserving, I think. Here's some coin.
Oh, he's suddenly very generous.
All right, then.
Care to browse? Plenty of shops in Odessa, but none as good as mine. Why not drop a few coin here?
Okay. You should share your wealth.
Share them with who? Oh, I see. It's not enough that I scrape out something for myself. You can't succeed in this city without someone coming to collect.
And I'm gonna fail this persuasion check. You can't be so selfish.
Selfish, am I?
See? Called it.
I've worked hard for my money. Most of those loafers couldn't say the same. They only prey on others or beg for a living.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Share them with who? With... Oh.
Just hand it over.
Fine. Let's see my hard work feed beggars and vagrants. And why should they work when I can support them, right? Well, I'm not the only one losing money here. You'll be paying more than anyone else in my store, that's a promise.
Well, joke's on you, I'm never gonna shop here again. So... no skin off my back.
Got the forge. All right,
Don't
then.
want to talk to you. Ah.
Yes?
Alright, what was over here? Confront Scholar Aaroncourt. Wait.
Yes?
No. It's not there. Alright, what's over here?
What?
Get all my quests all mixed up. Laboratories. What do I have here? Spell containers. Okay. Not worried about that one. I need to get to the armory and smash some stuff, right? Destroy the contraband. Odessa mine. That's all another quest. I need to return to this guy as well. Alright, so armory first. Smash some stuff. We can turn in all 3 petitions at the same time and turn in the quest for delivering the handbook. Got it. Easy peasy.
What? Trespasser!
Nope. I'm not trespassing. You're trespassing.
Yes?
Yeah, want some?
You there! Halt!
Hey, fine. And then I'll just go right back in and keep doing what I was doing. I get a few objectives done each time before they get mad. Joke's on you, I'm not in here. Oh, no, I am in here. Fine.
You there! Halt! Don't let...
Alright, just take the shortcut back outside.
Yes?
Nothing to it.
Well, I'm happy to learn that the HoloLands branch has successfully received the instruction book. You have my thanks for this.
Alright, you have my thanks for the easy money. That I don't need. But the experience is invaluable. So I'm almost max level and every little bit helps, because I feel like it's going to take us forever to level up. If I was just doing the main quest, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. Because I feel like the main quest, like the further you get into it, like they give you absurd amounts of experience.
Welcome, stranger. There are always prayers to Mitharu, but few answerers, save those from Riddlemain. Have you come to help?
I already did help. I delivered the letter to Escalade.
Escalade is a troubled man, but many are those who need redemption. Though he may have wronged, he must not lose his spirit.
Okay. I secure donations for the poor.
Indeed. Mitharu smiles on a few, and it is their responsibility to share such providence. Your service will not go unrewarded.
Well, thank goodness. And I've destroyed the contraband.
Though the gnomes are capable of greatness, Mitharu does not smile on those that take from the meek. You have restored them, and ourselves.
You are welcome. Alright. Nothing else there. Let's go talk to Riddlemain, and then we can call it an episode. The next one we can enter the Isles and do the stuff we have to do there.
Yes?
So, looks like you've done your share of the legwork, eh? Happy to pay someone that's dear to us. Take this coin. You've earned it. Now, I don't think there was anything else, was there? So long.
No, guess not. Easy peasy.
I'm watching you.
Alright, what quest should I activate? Yeah, sure, return to sender. Let's double check. Both of these should take us to the Isles, right? The Isles and the Isles. Two different entrances. I can work with that. Alright, well I'm going to call the episode here. In the next one we'll enter the Isles and explore the Nostra Basilica and the Librarium, I suppose. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.